in front of the x, and we'll talk about that in a second. So this must be a 1x. So we'll deal with that in another example here. Now the c, this is considered a 0 of the function. So what I'm saying x minus c equals 0. So the value that I'm going to put in the little box, the little cube, is actually going to be the opposite of this number. So it looks like it's a -3, but I'm actually going to put +3. So you're actually like inside this little box, like what I'm going to put like to do my synthetic division with, it's always the opposite of that. So this is going to be +3. It's because we want the 0 of the function. So you're always doing the opposite of that value. So putting our coefficients out here, I don't see any missing powers of x. Trey, are you okay? Do you need blank notes from yesterday?
I got great from the past.
Oh, great. All right. Thank goodness you guys didn't have a day like today for your hunting day, hey? Because it was so nice out today. Or yesterday, I mean not today.
That was nice.
Yeah. Because it was raining really hard earlier. I actually went home during my prep to close our windows because I didn't realize it was going to rain that hard, and then I pictured it like raining inside my house, so yeah, right, and I was kind of looking, like, which way is it going? And it didn't actually, it was like raining the right way, those windows weren't open, but. All right, so again, when I put this number in the little box over here, I have to do the opposite sign. So that's really important, otherwise the rest of this won't work. So we're going to divide using synthetic division. Now we're not evaluating, so we're not just trying to find the answer on this one, we're trying to get the actual polynomial. So 3 times 2 is going to be 6. And again, we're adding. So again, remember your steps. You drop down, multiply, and then add. So you never divide, you never subtract. -3 and 6 is 3. This is going to be 9. -13 and 9 is a -4. Multiply. Add. Multiply, so that's a +15, and then +10. All right, so what we care about is now what the new polynomial is. Now, remember that we were doing that last problem, this was like the answer. This is technically going to be our remainder. And when I go to write this polynomial out, you kind of go in reverse. So if that's the remainder, we're going to work our way this way to explain what all the other steps are, or like the other terms are. So kind of work your way backwards. So this is going to be the one without a variable at all. So this is called our constant. So then this would be the x, this would be x squared, and this one would be x to the 3rd. So I kind of work my way the opposite way to name those to make sure I have all the right things in the right spots. You could also be a little logical about it. If I'm dividing x to the 4th by x to x, I know my leading coefficient, like my degree is going to be 3. So just being aware of that. So my solution when I do this this is our polynomial when I divide them, and then the remainder, you can write remainder 10. We also wrote it as like 10 over x minus 3. I think I actually have a worksheet for tonight for you guys, and I think it just like says like what's the q. So this would be q is the quotient, the answer, and then they just want the r. So they kind of give you a line for each. All right, do you guys remember this stuff now? Is this?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I think we support it.
Yeah. Yeah. I it should be taught in algebra too. I know I taught it last year, but at the same time, like that might have been last fall. You know, so like I mean, kind of.
No, it's during quarantine.
Oh, it was during quarantine. Perfect. This seems like the perfect quarantine lesson. Yeah, that would make sense. So this is that same time of year, and we were quarantined at this time. That was when the school was shut down. Like, I think before Thanksgiving, right?
Because the football team had
Yeah, football.
volleyball.
Break.
Yeah, break outside. No, we can have a break, but not outside. You got to do like a fun Kahoot.